Hey y'all, welcome back to the cheat code, aka the cheap code. So that's what I call it when I have something that's going to be available on my Etsy shop. So today I have another tarot deck to add to the videos that I've been posting on this page so far this year that are mainly about products and different things that will be available on my Etsy shop. Right now I am cleaning house, so to speak. So there's a lot of tarot decks that have been gently used or not used at all, unfortunately, that I'm going to be selling on my Etsy shop. So I just want to give a little bit of behind the scenes, just in case you want more detail than what will be available in terms of like pictures and little small posts on my Etsy shop page. So the deck that I'm showing today is this tarot deck. I like to call it a training deck because it has all the information on the actual cards. I find it very useful. I didn't use it very much. There's a lot of different types of training decks, as I call them, but they usually sometimes refer to them as beginner decks. Some of them don't have the same amount of information, and some of them have a plethora of information, even more than what I'm going to show you. So this one, it just says tarot, original cards with guidebook, and tarot cards with meanings on them. So there's a couple things that come with it. You get the deck of cards. This is the artwork that's on the cards, and this is the guidebook, conveniently with the same artwork, and it comes with a poster which on one side provides the chakras, and it gives the different meanings of the chakras and what other information is on here, the crystals associated with the different chakras. Yeah, so that's one part. So you get the chart there. And then they also have the major arcana and the minor. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, so it shows you the elements. Minor arcana correspondences. Okay, so with the correspondences, sorry, just double checking, it gives you like what zodiac sign they're related to, actually the planet and the position of the planet. A lot of very detailed information goes along with that. In the guidebook, before we get to the actual cards, is just, I guess, I was just laughing because this is usually this is usually one of the cards that people don't really find too appealing. So yeah, it just gives the meaning of different cards. There's some spreads here. Hopefully it's visible. There's some spreads. What else do we have in here? It speaks about the elements, the different suits, and of course the cards themselves. So let's get into the cards. There's actually, sorry, because they're not all in order, which I might actually do that. I'm very kind of meticulous like that. I like to put stuff in order. So there's actually like a little, again, little training card. So this shows the different planets, and then you have the astrological signs on the back of the card as well. So that's not actually a part of the tarot deck, but getting into the tarot deck, we're just going to cut it here. So we have the Hermit, just as in one of the examples. I'll show some more of the cards, but here's the Hermit. So you can pause if you want to take a close-up, or again, it's going to be available on the Etsy page. All right, so the information that it provides would be the upright. So if you got the Hermit in the upright position, it gives you the meaning of the Hermit upright. If you got it in reverse, conveniently written in that way as well, it gives you the meaning of the reversed card if you got it that way. You also have the chakra that it's related to, the planet. You have the sign, the astrological sign, and whether or not it's a yes or no, which is what I was talking about. And then also the element. And on the side here, it sometimes gives you dates that it corresponds with, but it also gives you just, I guess you can say, kind of like affirmations. So this one in particular says, I'm seeking solitude to explore my options with wisdom. So that again is an example of the Hermit. And let's see what else we have. We'll just take this one then. This one is the Four of Cups. Yes. So as an example, I was mentioning the dates. So here's the Four of Cups card, and there's like a date here on the side. So the date that it gives is between July 12th and July 21st. So with this again, you have, oh sorry, I didn't mention as well, the Roman numeral for the card is on there as well. So you have the chakra that it corresponds to, which is the throat for this one, the planet, I'm sorry, the planet, which is the moon, the sign, which is a Cancer. Whether or not it's yes or no, this is actually telling you it's maybe. So if you were to pull this card, if you were asking a question, and I don't know, let's say you're asking, am I going to go on vacation this year? And you pulled this card, then the answer would probably be maybe. But then you can also take context from the other bits of information if you choose, depending on how you choose to use it. Because again, it's a tool of divination. You really determine what it means to you, aside from all the information that it gives you. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. As I mentioned again, you know, kind of cute artwork. It's very simple, but there's a lot of detailed information. So if you're a beginner, or if you just want to use this as a reference point, if maybe, yeah, I don't know, like there's so many different ways that you can use this. Even if you were just, let's say, working on your chakras, you could pull a card and, you know, depending on what you connect with, whether it be your spirit guides, ancestors, God, whoever you're connecting with, you can ask, what chakra do I need to work on? Or if you wanted to ask, let's say, you know, what season should I be trying to do something in? Like all that sort of information is available here. So that is the end of the behind the scenes. Again, it's going to be available in my Etsy shop. There is going to be a link in the description. I'm a little bit behind with some of the updates, so be patient with me, please. And yeah, take a look at my Etsy shop. There'll be other things available there. I am also planning on getting back into some more personalized self-creations that will be available, and still working on my personal deck as well. So that's the end. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye. Take care.